Hello everyone. As I ever say, I'm not a native English speaker. I'm a Spanish native speaker. So sometimes you cannot going to understand whatever I say. But I wanna practice my English and I gonna use these tutorials, these videos, in order to improve my speak of the English language. So you have to deal with this. Sorry for that. As you know, Genymotion is not longer free. It was so very long time, but right now it's not. It had a expired period of time, a limited period of time. So you have to find any other alternative in order to run Android programs or on an emulator. Maybe if you have an Intel processor on your computer, then you don't need of this video. The normal emulator that had by default Android Studio that had comes by default on Android Studio, it's functionally well. It's fast and run well. But if you have an AMD processor, then you can't run that emulator. That's a very big problem. The only alternative that we had it was Genymotion and maybe any other as a VMware. But any other alternative, for example, VMware, it was really difficult to set to run in order to use that emulator. It's really very complex process. So I wanna show you how to use VirtualBox, a totally free, completely free option to run Android and emulate it and use it. It's the most important part. Sorry, the most important thing of all. You can use Android Studio and VirtualBox together. You can use and test your own developed apps on Android Studio on VirtualBox. It's a very difficult process, but I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna guide you to do it. And it's gonna be it's gonna feel very well at the end of this video. Sorry if you can deal with my bad English, but I have to practice it in order to get better. So sorry. 10. What you have to do first, and I'm not gonna show you how to do it. Find first an ISO of Android. Whatever Android version that you want to run, you first find it on internet. I'm not gonna show you, I'm not gonna teach you how to download things of internet, for God's sake. So first find one of those ISO, and then when you have find one of these, then come back and watch this video. Okay, now that you have to your ISO image file of Android, then you have to open VirtualBox. Open your VirtualBox. I'm gonna remove this in order to show you how to do it. Okay. Then you have to create a new virtual device. New shows BSD, free BSD, whatever architecture that your ISO image file have. In this case, 64 bits. I'm gonna call it Android 7. That's the ISO that I have. Next, I'm gonna set more RAM, video RAM. No, I'm sorry, it's not video RAM. RAM 10 gigas of RAM. Create a virtual hard disk now. Okay, create. BDA, okay. Dynamic, allocated. Android 7. Okay, this amount of space on hard disk. Okay, this size of hard disk, hard emulator drive. Great. Sorry for not speaking very well. Now, come to settings of that selected emulator. Come to settings, storage, add a new one. In this case, or just select this and open that ISO file. I think it's this one, but I don't really remember. No, that one. Okay, let me pause this video. I'm gonna find the right ISO file. Sorry. Okay, people, I found it. So let's continue. Here, I'm gonna open it again. I'm sorry, gonna open it. This one, okay. That is a file. Then come here and select the first device. The boot order. Set the boot order. Then put it optical as the first one. And that's all. It's gonna try to boot loading the operative system first here, then here, then here, bueno, wherever, sorry, wherever you set. This and this, I'm not allowing it to try to search for operative system. First this, second this. Okay, that's all you have to do. Okay, more processors. Fourth is right for me. Okay, ready. Now, please, first run. Please, you have to be prepared mentally. First run. This is gonna take some time, but it's a very complex process, but you have to do as I do, exactly as I do. Okay, enter, install, select the option of install. It's gonna take some time, but then you have to create modified partitions. Okay, you want to use GPT? No, please select no. Okay, what are you gonna do is setting the kind of this that you are gonna create on the virtual hard drive. You have to create a new one with primary kind, with set primary kind. It's a primary one. Just click on it and just hit enter. Sorry. Select bootable, and that's all. You have to create right. Sorry for that annoying and lousy sound, but it's my brother that is trying to make me explode of hate. It's very dumb at this time, but sorry. It's a jerk, sorry. Let's continue. You have to select bootable, primary, as the kind of virtual device, a hard drive on the virtual device, and Linux. Hit enter and select yes. You have to type yes. Yes. Enter. It's waiting to partition table on the desk, and that's all. You have to quit. Then select SDA1, then hit OK. X4 or whatever X you can select and you want to select, in this case X4, select, hit OK. Then you have to hit yes on are you sure to format partition CDA1? Hit yes. It's formatting that partition, that virtual hard drive. Do you want to install bootloader drop? Hit yes. Enter. Do you want to install FE Group 2? Skip that one. Enter. Do you want to install system directory as read write? Yes, it's very important. If you are going to install some apps or wanna try to debug your own apps and prove it on simulator, hit yes. It's gonna take a while, but this process is gonna be very funny and it's gonna save you a lot of time whenever you are programming on Android. It's gonna save your life in some way if you have an AMD processor. Then please reboot. Okay, exit. Okay, now what you have to do is stop the device, power off the machine, power off, open VirtualBox settings, and now you have to come here on system and put this optical on at the bottom of options, or even here, button of hard disk. That's all. Or uncheck it. That's all. Now run it again. It's gonna run Android Studio. Android. And you have to use a truly account of Google because the ISO file, the image system, it's like if like the one that you have on your cell phones. So you have to set your own account in order to use Play Store or any other option. As you can see now, it's running Android 7 on the simulator. But you are not done until now. This tutorial is not finished because you have to connect this with Android Studio. And Android Studio can recognize this emulator. You have to connect it with Android Studio using ADB tool. I have a tutorial how to set variable home, environment variable home, to set custom environment variable home to help you to do this. Please watch that video first. Uh, Stop this video and watch that one in order to continue because it's gonna be very difficult to link Android Studio with VirtualBox if you don't know you had not set that environment variable. You have to do it. Sorry. Okay, let's go to Android Studio. First of all, okay, first of all, close this, power off, go to settings, network, select host only, VirtualBox, and you had to you need to have enabled on your network adapter. I'm not gonna show you how to do it because maybe you can see private information. I don't wanna do that, but I'm not gonna show you my IP because I know you people, how bastards are some of you. So I'm not gonna show you my IP. VirtualBox host only, please enable it. Enable it on your network adapter. Hit OK. And now you have to set first, as I said before, the environment variables to Android Studio path. Android, sorry, platform tools at the directory, at the folder of Android of platform tools of Android. Just as I show you here. This is the one. This is the folder that you have set environment. App data, local, Android, SDK, platform tools. Please watch that tutorial that I said it before. Okay. Now, please come here and just type this adb connect connect. But I'm sorry, I forgot to do something before this. Just run Android Studio first. Sorry, Android emulator on VirtualBox. I'm sorry, but my brother is doing very loud sounds again. Its music is very loud and it's really making me angry, but I'm sorry. You have to deal with it as I'm gonna try to deal with this. I only wish that YouTube don't ban me as did video for having that song as a background. Okay, let's go to settings. Settings. Uh, about tablet. About. Okay, I'm gonna try to make some loud sounds. Because if not, YouTube is gonna ban me this video. Sorry for that. Okay. Okay. You have to find your EP. That's how IP. Sorry, your IP. I'm gonna find mine. About tablet. Okay, I don't find mine. Oh, oh gosh, I don't know how to do it on Android 7. Okay, let me find it. Okay, it's not here. It's not here. Oh, oh man, I don't know how to do it. Okay. Let me find it. Sorry for this. Okay. I don't find my IP. Sorry. Okay, let me do it. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna stop this video in order to find that IP. Okay, sorry for that. I found it. It's here. Status. Click on here, and here there is it. AP address. You have to write this on Notepad or everywhere. You have to write this because it's the AP address internal of your network. It's your own local network AP address for this device, this virtual device. Okay, this one. Okay, 65. Is this one that has been assigned to my virtual machine. Okay, now comes here to Android Studio and hit again, connect and anti AP address. Okay, that's all. Just hit enter. Connect is not recognized. Sorry. I have to set first the tool ADB connect. Okay, now it's connected. And you're gonna see this is the Innotech GmbH VirtualBox. This is the VirtualBox recognized by Android. Okay, select OK, and then it's gonna install my custom app on Android. I don't know what happened. I don't know what is trying to restart this shit. But it's maybe okay. It's installed. It's installed right now. Installed right now. But I'm gonna show you. Okay, the connection was lost. Sorry for that. It's a problem that I had on this ROM. I connect again, and I gonna run Inotech. Okay, you had seen if you don't connect your app and your Android Studio to the emulator, then you can run it. You can recognize it. Let's do it again. I'm gonna close this. Okay, I'm gonna run it again in order to show you how it's not recognized by Android Studio by default. Gonna try to run, and there is no virtual device recognized. There is no virtual device recognized. Android is starting on this emulated device, sorry. And when I hit run, it's not gonna recognize it until I connect the ADB tool to that IP address. Okay, it doesn't recognize nothing. It doesn't run nothing, anything, except this emulator that is very, 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 very slow. So I have to type it again, ADB connect, and my IP address, and now it can be recognized as Inotech. And that's all. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry for my bad English speak, and I'm sorry for the loud music that had turned on my brother. Really mad at him right now. So sorry if you had heard my scream of anger a while ago. So sorry. That's all for this emulator, and I'm sorry if I can speak well on English. I'm trying to practice it because I'm gonna mm, move of, of, of cities sometime on future. So I'm gonna try to live in another country, maybe Canada or another country, because I am a programmer. I had no future on my country, on Mexico. So thanks for watching this video. So see you next time. Do like, share, and thank you. Thank you for watching. And until this point, you had to deal with so much shit on this video. Sorry. See you next time.